Why is owning a ranch in the Texas Hill Country one of the smartest moves that you can make? Well, it's not just about owning land, it's about gaining privacy, freedom, and generational wealth all in one. In today's video, I'll show you exactly why owning a ranch here in the Texas Hill Country is more than just owning a piece of property. It's a life-changing investment. But here's what many people don't know. Owning a ranch in the Texas Hill Country isn't just about buying the land. If you don't know how to maximize the potential, you could be leaving a lot of opportunities on the table. And I'll reveal the secret to unlocking those opportunities in just one moment. First off, let's go ahead and start off with privacy and freedom, two things that are getting harder and harder to find in today's world. Owning a ranch here in the Texas Hill Country gives you something that few other places can offer. Total control over your environment, no crowded neighborhoods, no busy streets, just wide open spaces and peace of mind. So the Texas Hill Country itself expands over about 25 counties throughout the central Texas area, and these ranches can expand from very, very large multi-thousand acre ranches to your small hobby farms. The average size for a ranch sold here in the Hill Country is about 250 acres, but you'll find properties ranging from under 50 acres to well over 1,000 acres. And then in counties like Kerr County and Gillespie County, because they are closer to major cities like San Antonio and Austin, the price per acre tends to be a little bit higher. In fact, Gillespie County, home to Fredericksburg, the price per acre ranges anywhere from $15,000 to about $25,000 per acre, depending on the proximity to town. Kerr County averages are slightly lower, being right around $10,000 to $20,000 per acre, but is definitely still very competitive considering its reputation for ranch living. But if you are looking further west towards maybe Rock Springs and Edwards County, you'll find ranch prices sitting right around the average of $3,000 to about $5,000 per acre, making it a much more affordable place to buy bigger parcels of land throughout the Texas Hill Country. And what is the reason for the major price difference between these counties? Well, again, out towards Edwards County, the biggest thing that they don't have is access to water sources, infrastructure, and of course paved roads. The county roads out there can be pretty rough, so if you're looking for something that's a little bit more built up infrastructure wise, you may want to stay a little bit closer to the central Texas Hill Country area. But wherever you buy, you can bank on having a slice of tranquility. Just imagine waking up to the sounds of nature, enjoying your morning coffee with a view that stretches for miles, and living life entirely on your own terms. Whether it's raising livestock, hunting, farming, or simply creating your own retreat, a ranch offers unparalleled freedom. And then ranches near Kendall County, which is the Bernie, Texas area, are also known to have stunning views. And according to the Texas A&M Real Estate Research Center, property here can range from $12,000 to about $18,000 per acre. I've actually seen it quite a bit higher than this, especially if you have access to live water. But you compare this to counties like Blanco County right next door, those property price per acre ranges anywhere from about $10,000 to $15,000 per acre. Again, it kind of depends on proximity to town and the access to water and other improvements. But here's one of the best things about living in the Texas Hill Country. You get all of this without sacrificing convenience. For the most part, you're never too far from towns and all the amenities that you might need, so you can enjoy both privacy but also the accessibility. So one of the biggest reasons I find people wanting to buy a ranch throughout our area, throughout the Texas Hill Country, is the sense of freedom. But there is another benefit that's just as powerful, and that is creating generational wealth. So owning a ranch can be one of the most stable investments that you can make. Ranches here in the Texas Hill Country are especially valuable because, of course, there's no more land being made, but also the demand keeps growing because a lot of people are looking to escape the cities, but also move to Texas from out of state. Ranches throughout the Hill Country region have seen steady appreciation over the past decade. For example, ranches in Gillespie County have risen in value by 15 to 20% over the last 5 years due to increased demand from out of state buyers. Similarly, Kendall County, which has proximity to San Antonio, has seen a significant increase in price per acre, rising by as much as 10% annually over the past few years. years. Investors are attracted not only by the lifestyle, but also the potential on significant returns. And ranch ownership offers multiple ways to grow wealth. You could lease the land for cattle, farming, or hunting. You could even create a vacation rental or event space. These income streams can provide financial stability, not just for you, but for your family for years to come. Ranches in Blanco County, for example, are often leased for hunting purposes because of the robust population of deer, but not just Blanco County. This definitely happens throughout the entire Texas Hill Country region. In Blanco County, hunting leases can bring anywhere between $10 to $30 per acre, depending on the quality of the game and amenities offered. In contrast, Blanco and Kendall counties are seeing a rise in ecotourism, with ranches turning into vacation retreats or event venues, bringing in thousands of dollars of annual rental income. And of course, managed well, your ranch will continue to appreciate in value, making it a legacy asset that can be passed down through generations. A well-maintained ranch with improvements like water sources, fencing, and structures can of course increase more in value than undeveloped land. Ranches in counties like Bandera and Mason, where infrastructure is well developed in most cases, typically you see an annual appreciation of 5 to 8% depending on market conditions. Oh, and by the way, if you're new here, I'm Ryan Rendon with Rendon Realty Group, your trusted real estate advisor right here in the Texas Hill Country. I've been helping people buy and sell real estate in our area for years, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, but also that little bell so you can get notified anytime I put out videos just like this one. Now, you've heard how buying a ranch can provide you with freedom, privacy, and of course, generational wealth, but that's really only part of the story. Let's talk about how you can truly maximize the potential of your ranch. So here's the secret. The best way to maximize the potential for your ranch is being strategic about how you use it. Whether it's agriculture, hunting leases, or ecotourism, the key is to diversify. The more ways your land can generate income, the more valuable it becomes. For instance, Edwards County ranches often cater to hunting enthusiasts with game such as deer and exotic species like axis deer, generating significant leasing income. On the other hand, ranches in Kendall and Blanco counties are pivoting towards vineyards, capitalizing on our region's growing wine industry. Vineyards in the Hill Country have seen as much as 30% increase in value over the last decade due to the booming wine tourism. And knowing people who understand ranch management but also local market can make a huge difference. Over the years, I've helped my clients structure their ranches in a way that increase property value while also generating income in several different ways. Water is another very vital key asset in ranch valuation. Properties with access to natural water resources like rivers or creeks, such as those found in the Frio and Medina River regions, are often priced higher, sometimes fetching up to $25,000 per acre, compared to ranches without water access in areas like Sutton or Edwards counties, where prices can be as low as $2,000 per acre. So if you're thinking about buying a ranch in the Texas Hill Country, privacy is really just the start. The real value comes from knowing how to leverage your land for long-term wealth. Whether you're looking to explore ranches throughout the Texas Hill Country region or want tips on how to make the best of your investment, I'm here to help. You can find all my contact information down in the description, and make sure you watch this next video. I think you're really gonna like it. We'll see you in the next video.